Imagine, if you will, a quaint, newly built neighborhood with only about 10 houses scattered around and a large park at the end of the street. This is where our eerie tale begins in the year 2010. Four young boys, including myself and my little brother, lived in this neighborhood, our house being a model home. The neighborhood was quiet, dark, and often deserted, save the occasional hoot of an owl or the rustling of leaves in the wind. One night, as the sun had already set and darkness had cloaked the town, we boys made the decision to walk to the nearby elementary school to play basketball. The journey back home from the school was a long, deserted stretch of road devoid of any houses or lights. The only source of light came from the park, where a single street lamp cast an eerie glow on a metal bench underneath. Approaching this park, we spotted a figure sitting on the bench. It was a woman, draped entirely in black, her hood shrouding her face in shadows. She was hunched over, motionless, giving off an aura of age and mystery. No book, no phone, just an unsettling stillness. As we neared, she turned her face towards us. The shadows danced around her, preventing us from getting a clear look. Then, with a slow, haunting grace, she stood and began moving sideways towards us. We stood there, our hearts pounding in our chests, a chilling sense of dread washing over us. She was just a few feet away when she turned directly at us, her face still obscured by her hood. Overcome with fear, we ran, sprinting back home in a blind panic. The following day, curiosity got the better of us. We returned to the park, the daylight providing a false sense of security. And there, on the same bench that the hooded woman had occupied, lay a wild rabbit. But not just any rabbit, it was split right down the middle, devoid of any blood or signs of decay. It was as if the life had been drained out of it. This incident, this encounter with the hooded figure and the gruesome discovery that followed, has haunted us for the past 10 years. My brother and I still discuss it, our minds filled with lingering questions. What was this woman doing there? And what could have happened if she had gotten closer? These questions remain, sending a shiver down my spine whenever I think about them. I'm grateful, though, for one thing, that we'll never have to find out the answers.